Here we are, we're getting ready to head over, meet everybody at Home Depot and Subway in Gainesville by Highway 441. We got another restaurant that we haven't been to before, and here's our ride over there, and we're getting ready to do some exploring here.
You in fifth or sixth gear?
I'm in fifth. Today, we're going to check out a restaurant in Fernandina Beach. Now, they're kind of hard to get a hold of to tell them we're coming and all, so we'll just have to play it by ear. But this place really looks interesting, and what adds to it is I'm getting hungry right now thinking about it. But it's right on the beach. Looking at Google Maps, it ought to be pretty good. It isn't going to be a real fancy ride getting over there because we're dealing with rain and all, but we do have a neat way to get there when the weather is better. It looks pretty good now, but this afternoon it's gonna act up. Here's our group out here. It's a small group today. A little more information here. Here's their website, and I gotta say they got nice entrees and everything. More on that later on when we're at the restaurant, but parking does seem to be a problem, and more on that later in the video. Well, this here is our route today, and what I'll do under the comments and all on YouTube here, I'll go ahead and put a link to this map, and you can, like I said before, you can zoom in anywhere on this map and see the roads that we're on. The only thing a little different, we didn't do that little square there. Instead, it was direct to the restaurant, and at the end, we ended up going straight over to Gainesville Harley because Marcia was having issues with her trike. So here's our ride. Seem to be waiting on somebody. I don't know who it is. The Junior Ranger. Venture.
Begin calculation.
Brother Glenn?
Good to be here with y'all today.
Yeah. Hi. Well,
you know what's amazing?
What's amazing?
The most amazing thing in this country used to be 10,800 feet up in the mountains on Tuesday on the west coast, and be over here on the east coast a couple days later. Beautiful sunshine.
Beautiful. Hot.
Yeah, well, that's how it is.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Hope this place is pretty nice. We'll see, but the parking has a lot to be desired. Huh?
Is that it with the flag on it?
Now, see the area right there? You got the curb, you got that railing there, but where that cart is, when I spoke to the manager, he said that we could park up there, and we probably could have got everybody there. It gets real busy right in this section, but at the same time, here you're going to see the area again. You got a handicap sign, so you're going to have to make sure you leave room for the handicapped people to get in there. Now, one thing neat with this place, like I said, right there it's pretty busy. And where's this guy going? This guy's going on the beach. This is the beach access right up there, and you can see how close the restaurant is to the beach. Once we go upstairs, you get a better view of the beach and the restaurant and everything. And there again, you can see that guy, he did make it up to the beach, and then turning back around looking at the restaurant. I'll tell you what, this is a nice location, so it scores high with the location. Well, from here, I'm going to go up to that upper deck and see what it's like. So, down here they got like, I guess you could call it a tiki bar outside. It looked pretty neat. And when you go down, we're still downstairs at the lower level. When you go in here, right here is where our group is. We're out of the sun right now because it's pretty dang on hot. And right here to the left, you're going to see our group at the table. Everybody's ordered and we're just waiting on our food. And this is where I kind of go around the rest of the restaurant, trying to get a better view and everything of it. And right here, this is the upper deck. They got a bar. And this is a view from the upper deck. Now the food, I wasn't all that happy with my fish and chips. But seeing all the people here, and there's quite a few, I think I need to go back and try some of the other food. I meant to ask the other people there that got fish and chips how it was. But like I said, it wouldn't be fair just to make first call on it. I think we need to go back to this place and try a couple other stuff too, because they just had too many people here all the time. And then soon it was time for us to get on the bikes and head back home. Well, like I said, the ride home, man, was it hot. We didn't get wet, what I remember, but poor Marcia, she had a little bit of, I guess, heat exhaustion. We just made it to Harley, and she got to get a little ambulance ride for the day and some IV put in her. But we'll definitely check once again. We'll go back to this restaurant, and hopefully we'll be able to park, and hopefully you guys go check it out. We'll have a good place to park. Now, I wanted to go back to this map to show you guys one thing. When you look at it, and I say you zoom in, you can't just zoom in and see the place. What you got to do is you go to this right corner, right here, you click on that man one time. See all these roads? These are all roads you can view now. Now you go back to the route we were at, and I think you got to zoom in pretty good so you see the other line, but you click on it, voila, and there's the road. You can take a look at that road. And I just wanted to mention that to you, like if you wanted to get closer to the restaurant and see that, you could go down here by Sliders, and once again, just come down here, click on it, voila. Remember in the video? You've seen all this in the video. There's Sliders. Hey, they had a motorcycle right there. And there's the beach access. Just something I want to tell you for in the future, because we're starting to do a lot of that. Also, be sure to check out our YouTube page. We also have a Facebook page, and we also have a website trying to keep these all together. This, once again, was a Michael and Marcia's motorcycle trips video. Ain't that right, Sprocket Baby? Huh?